Hey guys, it's been a while since I uploaded and I'm gonna film a couple videos today. But I was just laying here and I was thinking, I was like, let me film a video because a lot of people have been asking me a bunch of questions and a lot of people ask me for certain advice and things like that. And so I think I want to back up a little bit and restart and then maybe give you some advice. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and follow me on Instagram, social media, and everything is always in the description box. And so I was just laying here and I was thinking, like, a lot of people have been asking me on my Instagram and stuff for relationship advice and for things like that. And mind you, advice is just advice. It's not me telling you I know everything or me telling you I know what's right or things like that. It's just, of course, my opinion, what I see, what I think, what I feel. So let me back up a little bit. Is about 2 years ago I did the boyfriend tag or meet my boyfriend or something like that. I don't know what it was called. I deleted it since then because we did break up about 8 months ago. We broke up in November of 2017, but we were still kind of like cordial until like January of 2018. And then that's when we really like, he started talking to somebody else and things like that. And so we were just like, okay, and maybe, cool, whatever, fine. It's all good. It's all done. We're good. So, is that a big freckle? Like, what is that? Anyways, so we have broken up since then. I have deleted that video because it was just like, I'm the kind of person is like, when something's done in my life, it's done. Like, I'm that kind of person as to of like, once it's over, period, kind of thing. And so I did kind of have a new boyfriend now. If you would like to see that, go to my Instagram. Because the video with him might take a while because he is in the military, so he's not here right now. He won't be here for a little while, so maybe one day we'll get him on a video. I don't know. Go to my Instagram, follow him, and comment on his pictures. Film a video with Rebecca. Do that, because he does not want to film a video, and I want him to film a video. So anyways, so like the thing, like people have been asking me like, what's the key to a long-term relationship and things like that, because people knew the video that I was in with my ex, that we had been together a while. And honestly, the key to a long-term relationship is like liking the person. Like, me and him grew apart and it just wasn't like what we wanted anymore. It wasn't like a bad breakup. Nobody cheated, nobody was disrespectful or anything like that. And so the key to a long relationship is liking the person and being with the person, wanting to be with the person. It's like, I got to the point where I didn't want to hang out with him, I didn't want to be by him, I didn't want to, like, it was me, you know what I'm saying? And that was my fault and that was my decision. And so like, I think people neglect to realize that a relationship is like, it's hard work, and it's like, you have to put up with the person, you have to deal with the person, you have to understand the person and comprehend the person. Like, for example, my new boyfriend, he's in the military, so he's like, he goes through so much and deals with so much that like, I have to be understanding of that, and I have to comprehend that it's not all fun and games for him, and like it is for me. Like, I get to come home and go to sleep, I get to come home and relax, and I get to shower when I want to and eat when I want to and things like that. And like, it's not the same for everybody. And so a relationship is like compromise, and it's forgiveness. A relationship is so much forgiveness. You have to be able to forgive somebody. If you hold grudges, your relationship will always be based off a grudge or be based off of spite and things like that. And I don't believe in that. I believe in, okay, let's way back it up. I believe in being comfortable with yourself, being whole with yourself, in the sense of like, I found out so much about myself in the past 8 months. Like, I think I'm a whole new person since the past 8 months, because I was trying to be somebody I wasn't. I was trying to be somebody that wasn't making me happy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't making me satisfied. And it's like, I never would leave the house without makeup, or I would always feel so insecure without makeup, or I might have like 4 or 5 videos on my channel without makeup, and that's it, because I personally never thought I looked attractive or beautiful or anything like that without makeup. I never thought that people would want to see me without makeup. And so I'm trying to like hold it with my other hand because this hand is tired and it's not working. So that's just how I was like, I thought I needed makeup. And then it's like, Lane, my new boyfriend, like, I don't know, it's just like the first time we hung out and the first time I met him, I didn't wear any makeup because like, well, I was coming from work and things like that, so it's kind of like he kind of just got lucky that I didn't have any makeup on. But like, he makes me feel so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And he makes me feel so like, I don't know, it's just the weirdest thing that you have to be comfortable with yourself to be comfortable with somebody else. You have to accept yourself to accept somebody else. You have to accept your flaws and know your flaws and your faults and your weaknesses to be able to accept somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first meet you, I can tell you everything I'm really good at and everything I'm really bad at. I can tell you everything that's going to annoy you about me and everything you're going to love about me, because it annoys me too. I annoy myself every day. I love myself every day. So it's like for a relationship, you have to be able to communicate with the person and not judge the person. Like if you go into a relationship judging certain things, that's not the person for you. Like if you go into a relationship expecting certain things, that's not the person for you. If you go into a relationship and assume the worst, or you assume the best, or you assume, like, never assume anything. Don't assume you're going to get married. Don't assume you're going to break up. Don't assume they're going to cheat on you. Don't assume they're going to be faithful, because you don't want to put that thought into your head about somebody else. Like you don't want to project a feeling onto that person, because what you're thinking about is the way you'll act. You know what I'm saying? And so if you already think that person's going to lie to you, you're going to act hesitant. You're going to act like you have a wall up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't ever want to do that. Now you also don't want to go into a relationship all like loosey goosey, like walls down. Like you don't want to let somebody in too quickly, but you also don't want to block them from being allowed in. And so it's like there's so many different things. I don't know if like I can put everything into one video of how I feel about a relationship, but I kind of just feel like in today's society, like people my age, I'm 20. Like if you don't know that, I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 in March. So I'm newly 20. I just feel like people my age, even to like my brother and sister's age, my brother's 25, my sister's 24, we're almost taught to be selfish. Like we're almost taught to worry about ourselves through society, through social media, through all of these things. And it's like that's not going to help you in a relationship. That's not going to help you fall in love with somebody, or that's not gonna, like, you can't be selfish. You have to be about yourself and the other person. For people to say, oh well, I come first no matter what, even in a relationship I come first, that's not true, because you know what, sometimes your partner has to come first, sometimes their feelings have to come first, and sometimes your feelings have to come first. You should never be with somebody who always puts themselves first, and you should never always put yourself first. It should be a mutual understanding that, like, okay, if my partner is upset, if my boyfriend is upset, I have to put their feelings first. But if I'm upset, he should put my feelings first. And it's like, if you're selfish or if you're greedy, if you expect your boyfriend to pay for everything, or you expect your boyfriend to buy you something, you know, it's like at my age, we all don't have careers. Like a lot of people are still in college. A lot of people are still just working minimum wage. How can I expect you to buy me something I can't afford? Or how can I expect you to buy me gifts if I can't buy you gifts? Like, don't expect or don't want for something you can't have or provide or give. If you can't give it, don't expect it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't expect anything more than what I give you. If I give you trust and honesty, I expect trust and honesty. If I give you communication, I expect communication. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect gifts, and I don't expect money, and I don't expect all of these things, because I don't have it to give. I don't have money to just give to somebody or just spend on somebody. And so it's just like, I feel like people don't realize how much patience you need, how much just confidence you need to be in a relationship. Like, to be in a relationship takes confidence, because if you're the kind of person that's checking their phone, or you want all their login, like, I have never, ever, ever will I ever be the person that checks somebody's phone. I will never go through your phone. I will never go through your social media, because I have confidence in myself. Now, if you don't have confidence in me or confidence in yourself to feel the need that you need to talk to other people or communicate, because I'm the kind of person, I tell you from the jump, when I start communicating with you or dating you or whatever, I tell you from the jump, if you're interested in somebody else, or if you think you're interested in somebody else, let me know. Don't walk around here making me look stupid. And I set those boundaries first thing. I set the boundaries to the sense of, don't ever lie to me and don't ever cheat on me, and we'll be cool. Everything else we can work out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you have that conversation first thing, then you have set the ground rules, and the minute that ground rule's broken is when you have the right to be upset. But if you, it's like a child. If you don't tell the child not to do something, how can you get upset when they do it? If you don't tell the child not to jump on the bed and he jumps on the bed, you can't be upset because you didn't tell him. You know what I'm saying? You didn't say, Bobby, don't jump on the bed, you know? So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like in a relationship, you should always set ground rules. You should always, the first couple weeks should be what you expect, what they expect, what you feel. And by expect, I know I just said don't expect anything, but I mean to the sense of emotion-wise, not materialistic items, if that makes sense. So it's like, you have to have that communication. You also have to have, like I was going back to, confidence in yourself to have confidence in your relationship. If you're always worried about somebody cheating on you, or you're always worried about what they're doing or who they're with, and I'm the kind of person, I will never tell you no. If you say, can I go to the club? Can I go here? Can I do this? I will never tell you no, because here's the thing, actions speak louder than words. I want you to make that decision for yourself. If you think I'm going to tell you no, then why would you go? Or why would you ask me? You see what I'm saying? So I'm the kind of person, I let you do what you want to do to show me how you feel, or how you feel about me, how you feel about us in the relationship. I will never tell somebody no, because if I set the ground rules in the beginning, don't cheat on me and don't lie to me, and you go to the club, I expect you to have respect for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not a clubbing kind of person. I don't go out. I don't do anything. I just hang out at the house and just do nothing. I clean, I sleep, and I look like this all the time. That's why my hair's wrapped up, because I'm laying down and I didn't want it to get messed up. So it's just like, I guess my biggest advice for a relationship is like patience. Be patient with the person, especially when you're getting to know the person, especially the first like 3, 4, 5 months. Be so patient with that person, because they might say something you don't like because they don't know. You express, hey, I didn't like that. I didn't like what you just said. That hurt my feelings, or that made me uncomfortable. And then from that point on, you have expressed that. They should comprehend and understand, and you should never have that situation again. You know, in the first couple months, people don't progress because they don't express how they're feeling, or they don't express like, hey, I didn't like that, or hey, I love that, or thank you for doing that because I appreciate it. And it's like, the first couple months, you can't cut somebody off because they said something you don't like. Did you ever tell them you didn't like it? Did you ever tell them you were uncomfortable? Or in the first couple months, you can't expect somebody's attitude to change, because maybe that attitude is because of something they're dealing with. Maybe that attitude is because of something they've been dealing with since before you. So communicate with them like, hey, I'm not enjoying how you're acting right now, so like, what's up? Why are you acting this way? And it's like, people don't take the time to get to know somebody. Get to know their weaknesses, their strengths, what they like, their favorite food, that little cheesy stuff is still very important. Somebody's favorite food, somebody's favorite color, somebody's astrological sign can mean so much about that person, can teach you so much about. Research their research their birthday. You don't even have to ask them what sign they are. Just get their birthday, research their sign, and see. And not even the compatibility. I don't believe in like Leos are compatible with this person and Scorpios with that. It might be true, I don't know, but I feel like researching their sign, like, 9 times out of 10, their signs, strengths, and weaknesses are on point, like 9 times out of 10. So it's just like, take the time to get to know the person, and take the time to love and cherish them, and, have a slight vulnerability, but also have a slight defense mechanism. You have to have an equal amount of both, because you can't be completely vulnerable and just give yourself away to somebody and give them your emotions and your feelings and all of this stuff and pour your heart into them. That's how you get heartbroken. But give them just enough to say, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, I want to get to know you. Hey, I like you, but I want to give it some time to progress. I want to get to know you more. Talk on the phone, text, hang out. Talking on the phone and texting, you can't get to know somebody through that nonsense. Like the people who'd be like, oh, we've been dating online for 3 years. What does that even mean? Like, how do you know if you have a physical connection with the person? Like, take them to different settings. You want to see people in the mall. You want to see them in a public setting. You want to see them in a personal setting, because everybody acts differently. Like, I know when I'm in a public setting, I'm like, I have like anxiety in like public settings. So I get stressed out, I get cranky, I get grumpy, like, because I just don't like being in those settings. But if you hang out with me in a private setting, like at my house, or we just go somewhere small, quiet, and quaint, you'll see like different people of me. You know what I'm saying? People tell me all the time that I'm like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That little quote from Forrest Gump. People tell me that all the time. Oh, they're like, Rebecca, you're so many different people. My low battery thing popped up. So I don't know if you guys want like a more in detailed, or if you have specific questions you guys want to ask me about a relationship, you can always message me. I can always make another video. It's just, that's how I feel. I feel like a relationship is just patience and just worrying about yourself and another person. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you have kids, you can't just worry about yourself anymore. And my mom always says your husband's your first child. So you have to like just take time with the person and be patient. Like, I'm not saying let them run over you. I'm not saying be submissive. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying learn the person you're with. Take the time to learn the person, and then you'll know, like, okay, I know he's going to get upset about this because that's how he is. Or I know that he's going to come home and throw his socks on the floor, and it's going to piss me off because I tell him to pick his socks up. But guess what? I know he's going to do it, so I'm not going to be upset. Like, little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want like a more in detailed video about this. I just was laying here thinking about it, and a bunch of people have asked me these questions and stuff, and I just felt like I'll just make a short video and tell you kind of a little bit of my opinion. But if you want like a more detailed video, then I will be happy to do it. If you want to ask me specific questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, so just keep all of that in mind, and yeah. Also, let me know if you guys want a no makeup look. I was going to do that. I was going to do an updated purse collection, sneaker collection. I was going to do a lookbook. Let me know if you want a back to school lookbook or a work lookbook, because like I go to work. I don't go to school. So, well, I go to school, but not like to, you get it? So let me know if like you want more of like what you could wear in dress code to school that would still be cute for school, or if you want like a back to work lookbook. Like, I don't know. Let me know. I have all these ideas, and then I'm filming a Nadine West video in about an hour. I'm letting my camera charge. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.